Hello everybody. Okay, today I want to share with you about a new topic. Today is about Russia. Russian net public debt fall to zero. Oh wow, fall debt to zero. This speed low oil price Russia in is accumulating money quickly again as it has become a lot more profitable than it was in the Nocti. All right, Nocti. Okay, everyone. Russia President Vladimir Putin has been in the bynet about debt have lies through the 1998 crisis when Russia financial system was wiped out for one of a few $1 billion to meet the government obligation. There has been a strong never again meme that has run through the Kremlin financial policy. Amongst the first thing that Putin when he come to power in 2000 was pay off of all Russia debt to International Monetary Fund IMF early and then shortly afterward the so-called London and Paris club that left over from the Soviet Union days during the bomb year. Putin signed off the former finance minister Alexei Gondrin plan to ring-fence several funds that amazingly were kept away from grid oil gas and profligate Duma deputy. All right. The February Putin crowd in his State of Nation speech that Russia cash servers had grown so big the country can now cover its external debt dollar for dollar with cash as Russia grow international servers GIR overtook the external debt for the first time ever. Alright, this is a corrupt Russia ethanol debt with GIR. Wow. Okay, everybody. Now the country has gotten to the third level. Russia, the public debt has fallen to level. Russia net public debt has fallen to zero for the first time since the introduction of sanction and the collapse of oil price report or BC. Public debt is a broadest definition of the debt and include the more narrow fleece defined internal debt as well as the domestic debt of the government, the region and the municipality as August the total estates debt was 16.2 trillion rubles and 248 billion or 50% of GDP and equivalent to that the government takes in each year. In total, Aztec, the amount the state has in cash deposit with the central bank was 17.6 trillion rubles and 269 billion. All right. Okay, on the same that or 16.2 of GDP. All right, 16, right? Okay. Playing the long game, the United States target Russia sovereign debt. Another goal of Russia do the least need to pay off for its debts immediately. It is could do it just by dipping into the cash on account at the government deposit with the central bank and commercial bank. Rise Ivan Thatcher, the economic editor at OBC. All those oil price as much lower than the bomb year, pack of some 150 Russia in is accumulating money quickly again as it has been become a lot of more profitable than was in the Northeast. In the Northeast, the pre-event price of oil for the bucket was 150 per barrel, but now that fell into around 41 so well as a price of lower Russia profit margin from wider. The cross international service increased sharply in 2018 and likely to increase at the same pace at this year. Report OBC the volume of cash currency and cash on deposit and the general government account in the 2018 grow by in record 3.7 trillion rubles and 59 billion according to Rosstat data on national account and of all-time record again and single year. All right, this is a graph. Russia grow and debt or UB trillion. All right. Okay, but Russia campaigning to try down debt has come at the cost and others theory that come with not leveraging up this country and economic potential and borrowing a bit more create the price of the slow growth. Say analyze Russia could have increased its total debt by a whole without treating financial stability and use the extra most to boot growth and in the stagnation according to analyze at Suburbank CIB, but the won't as long as it is in that facto economy far with the US. All right, Russia and quickly low net debt. Russia zero net public debt market make it uncquite among the major economies of the world, but it is not debt-free, and does not include this in commercial debt, which in Russia can make up it either out of every $10 of its total gross debt. However, even including this commercial debt into the corruption, Russia still come out way ahead of the rest of the world. Most countries ran up hornbill as they borrow heavily to stay off the recession follow the 2008 global financial crisis and caused by implosion of the US subprime mortgage market and its mortgage-backed security. Okay, developed world economic are running total gross debt to GDP reduced of around 200% of GDP more, and global gross debt is currently at record high. Total global gross debt to top 184 billion at the end of 2017, or 225% of global GDP according the IMF. All right, everybody. Okay, let's rest of consumers debt in Russia for less global fear for some in per capita all right, wow 87000 debt. Wow, this is per person. Wow, on the planet, or equivalent of 2.5 times the average annual income of all the people in the world. On average in Russia there is mere $900 gross total debt per capita, or significantly more than the equivalent of the month's salary, while Russia total public debt around 50% of GDP. Its total gross debt is 84% of GDP, of which 81% is privately owned debt. According to IMF, the difference is that while developed market with their shock hit ticker financial sector maintain only small international foreign exchange servers, as they can financial import using financial instrument, and their emerging market tend to keep at the last 3 months. Others reserves account the buffer against external shock. In Russia case, there is a reserves top 500 billion those years for the first time since the Crimean sanction for imposed, which enough to pay for 13.5 months. Okay, of import vastly in excess of their economics believe is need to ensure the stability of the national currency. For comparison, the US is now one of the biggest debtor in the world. Wow. Both in nominal and relative terms, with accrued debt, private and public equivalent to 256 of GDP, which of the 58% is privately owned, according to the IMF. As the chart show, of the developed market have a significantly higher debt than the emerging market, and with the Japan the outlier with the almost 400 of GDP of total debt. All right, everybody. Wow. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for listening a good news today, for you bring your idea. All right, thank you so much for listening to me today about a good news today. Thank you. Bye bye.